Welcome back. Let's talk about Blue Star mechanics, what you get, and how to move on from there. The first thing is once you get the update, there will be a Blue Star, a little anomaly is what they call it, and you just click on it, and there's an upgrade button on the right hand side that lets you place the scanner on top of the anomaly. And then if you have the cash and a planet level of 10 or higher, you need to go ahead and build your shipment relay and start upgrading it. If you don't, all your work will be for nothing. Those fragments that you earn will go nowhere, uh, into the void, I guess. The way the shipment relay works is you load it up with fragments one from Blue Stars, and you have 5 at level 1, 10 at level 2. For each level of your shipment relay, I believe you get a new sector. And what that does is you select the sector that you want, and it makes deliveries for you. Obviously, I just selected 2 at random. They happen to be the ones furthest from me, and it will deliver those for me. It won't send shipments destined for those planets, but it will take all the shipments that it can in a 4-hour window off of that planet and deliver them for you. That was a critical something that you really needed to know, is that it only takes shipments off the planet. It doesn't take anything to the planet. Um, okay, so we're gonna do some replays, and then I'll do one live one because I like to make a fool of myself. Um, anyway, we'll go ahead and watch. I haven't actually watched any of these yet, but we'll see if we can find my buddy. Everyone likes to post their wins. I like to see some losses, but I guess I can just pick one of the other 4 if I wanted to comment on a loss. The main goal, of course, is keep away. You want to stay as far away from everybody else. Ideally, having your EMP at the very end so that you can stop yourself right on top of the Blue Star and be the last one to survive. What we try to do right now is map control. So as you move in, the enemies get harder and the distance. So you see the inner ring. We got a sector here, 2 interceptors, and a guardian, and then of course the big Colossus. And then this sector has 4 interceptors. This one has 2 interceptors and a Colossus, and then a guardian, and then 2 more Colossus. So no one can solo a Colossus that I'm aware of. So naturally, you have to time when you approach that inner ring. You did notice the ring outside of that. There was a sector here with a sentinel, and then a sentinel, and then there's usually a way to get into that inner ring. The goal is to engage at the last minute. My corporation member decided to forget all that strategy, and he's just going to wing it, which is fine with me. I don't care. It's not my battleship. And he's going no sanctuary. Those rewards that you get, the monetary rewards and the hydrogen rewards, once you reach the maximum for your hydrogen or your daily goal for your credits, will not be available again for 24 hours. In case you haven't seen the patch notes, that's how that works. You get 24 hours before you can start over. However, even if you have Sanctuary on there, you can still continue to play and collect fragments. So because of that works out well. The shipment relay recycles every 4 hours, and if like mine at level 2 it takes 4 fragments per sector. You want to make sure that you keep it loaded up and keep it. It's a free way to deliver shipments. It's free money. There's no reason not to invest in it. The return on investment is a good one, I think, in the long run. You're losing a little bit of hydrogen when you play in the Blue Star from moving your ship around, but I still think it's worth the credit increase, or at least not having to worry about how you get your credits. You have to send that one lone transport all the way in the middle of nowhere, and that's not going to work. Does he win? If he wins, I'll be amazed. Nope, didn't win. That's okay. Let's go to the next one. Maybe he did win. He said he won. Okay, now we'll watch our not our top level guy, but our previous corporation first officer before we merged. He's got a level 5 battleship with level 9 battery, level 4 Omega, level 6 EMP, level 7 teleport, level 5 barrier, and level 3 remote repair. I've seen the remote repair a lot. What I've noticed is it seems like the passive shield timer does not restart. It doesn't regenerate, and it seems like you're able to pre-burn your Omega before you hop in, giving you effectively double the shield. So either Hades Star developers will address that and make it so you have to they reset the counter when you jump in, or allow us to regenerate our passive shield. One or the other. Either way is fine with me, because there's plenty of instances where there's a dead spot and you're not actively fighting. Plenty of time to recuperate. Every single match that he's been in, he's had a bomber group, and right now we suspect that's because of his level, his player level, and his battleship level. So I'm assuming even if you have a level 4 battleship but your player level is high, you may get stuck in a Blue Star with a bomber, depending on the average of the people that you're in there with. Be careful when you're in between the blue and the red ring. I've tried to time it. I wanted to say it was 30 seconds, but I died a couple times from not counting it. Usually if you're not out of there by the time the red ring starts flashing, you're probably going to die. I just don't think you have enough time to move. The mod use at this level, it's really like a paradox of choices. It's almost hard to pick which one to use, and it's really just a matter of what you're comfortable with. You've been playing a while, you know how your mods work, and the best thing to do is just play to your comfort zone. Stealth obviously is going to help. Teleport is going to help. Remote repair. Almost every support mod is going to be beneficial, with the exception of the Red Star Life Extender. So at the lower levels, it's a little different. There's a lot more skill involved, just because of the low level of everything. You really have to get creative for that win. But either way, I enjoy watching these. It's nice to see the different levels and how the meta works out. This guy's jumping across already. I think that's a big mistake. The Blue Star attacks you, and he's dead. So we got one more guy. He has teleport. He can jump back to an asteroid. He's got passives, so he's got to be careful. Once his shield runs out, he's toast. And then the guy I've been watching, Nitro, if you don't have the black dot inside if the black dot isn't flashing, then you're fine. If the black dot is flashing, you're not safe. You need to get out. Get out of that ring. So if you're ever wondering if that asteroid is inside or outside the ring, look for the flashing dot. That's the only advice I can give. This guy's gonna lose because he had nothing to click on. That was my last bit of advice. Once you get to that inner ring, make sure you have your asteroid pre-selected. It will not let you select an asteroid even if you know where it is, just for the simple fact that there's no way to click it. It's not in view. The last one is a lower level. This is one of my alts. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. So if they kill my account, then that sucks. There's a lot of work I put into it. Here we go. So at this level, from what I've seen, the loadouts are similar in value, is what I've noticed. So it will have all Battleship 3 or Battleship 2, and the mod value is what determines how many people are in there with you. And that's fine. So apparently the Duels 4 is the equivalent of Battery 6, or some such. I'm sure they have some kind of metric that they go on. I'm going to speed this up a little bit because I'm running out of time. I need to wrap this up. So this guy is trying to attack me. I'm not really sure what his plan is. I wasn't really impressed by him. I tried to trick him, but I went the wrong way. I meant to go into the interceptor sector first and get him stuck with that Guardian pounding on him, but that's all right. He's going to try to circle back, and of course, as soon as he goes into that sector, he grabs both those interceptors, which is not my favorite. So we'll speed up. He drags them along with him, and I'm trying to move out of the way, come over to this asteroid, and now the ring is getting tighter. Salvage seems like such a good mod, but I don't think that that's the one you need at this level. At this level of gameplay, salvage is not going to help. You need to focus on your maneuverability and your ability to get inside the blue star without dying. Once you get to that point, then you're pretty much safe, because almost nobody else is going to have that ability to get down there. I will give him credit. He is the last one. So he is the last one before I beat him. So I guess salvage does have some value. Staying alive. I didn't see him pre-burn Omega. Yeah, he's only got 30 seconds started on it. So that was a fresh shield. But the bottom line is, what stuck him is he didn't have EMP. No matter how good you are, if you don't have EMP, you can't stop yourself inside that sector. So even if you time it just right, you're going to get caught in the next collapse. And that's exactly what happens. We wait till it starts flashing, playing a game of chicken, and I do the same thing. I wait till the last minute until it starts flashing, and then once I'm in the clear, I can delay as much as I need to, and then I can EMP at the very last minute, and that's what I do. EMP. Now he's gonna lose, even though he probably had more health before we jumped in there. It doesn't matter. The EMP won the day. That's it. Sorry it was so long. I just wanted to cover some basics and then watch a few different blue stars. Thanks again.